I'm gonna get back to that story, Sonny. Just, just you listen to Boomer, great one. He's gonna tell you about how it was back in the olden days, back before fire, back when we walked uphill for everything. In fact, we didn't even have a concept of downhill because there was no downhill. Everything was uphill. We thought that was normal. We didn't even have a word for it because there was no alternative. It was uphill all the time. You just need to reach down and grab yourselves by your bootstraps and pull yourselves up, Sonny. Because when I was your age, I bought a house for $25,000. And I made that money on my paper route and bussing tables at the local cafe. And if I could do it, you can do it too. You just need to reach down and pull yourself up and just buckle up there, buckaroo. God, I hate boomers.
I love that intro. I don't care if it's too long. I don't. I have gotten the 40th email or something. Hey, Cappy, have you seen Loudermilk? And was the show based off of you? No, yes, I have seen Loudermilk. No, it is not based off of me unless someone there happened to see it, but no one. Hell, there's a base. Some of you are joking. Some of you are like, did they contact you? No, no one contacted me. And for those of you who don't know what Loudermilk is, I will explain. Loudermilk, Rollo, hey, you watch Loudermilk? I'm like, no. You should take a look. All right. It is a show starring Ron Livingston, which many of you know as his best portrayal of Nix in Band of Brothers, but he also was in one of the best movies ever called Office Space. I forget his name there. Both are mandatory viewing. And new show out where he's the main lead is called Loudermilk. And he is a pissed off Gen Xer, washed up alcoholic who leads an Alcoholics Anonymous group through his unconventional, hurtful words, zero fucks given way. And I finally, when Rollo said, okay, fine, I'll do it. I watched it. The first season is very good. You guys probably have seen the YouTube excerpt where she's like, "Would you like crime with that?" And he's like, "Yes, I like crime." That's it. Yeah, well, that's an entire show. I thought it was just Ron Livingston doing a joke, funny thing. No, there's a whole show. And in the first season, it would normally open up with him slamming on stupid people, like the guy talking like this. And then there's the people who walk in the middle of the road and he reads them the new riot act. There's a fat liberal white woman with her rescue dog, or no, I'm sorry, her service animal in a restaurant. And it's, typical. And he rips into her on that. And he rips on guys with beards. I'm like, oh, yeah, this is great. Like, it was therapy for me to watch. And it was pretty good. Like, it was funny. It was cathartic because he's just telling everybody. He's like Cartman. He's like I guess you could consider this if Cartman matured and lost weight and looked like Ron Livingston. That's what it would be. But then there's also some serious elements where it's addiction. They take in this gal who's a heroin addict. They turn her around, rather, I should say. And it was the right balance of funny, fuck off humor, what people want to tell you. And then it kind of didn't know whether it wanted to be this serious thing about lost love and wives with missing legs and your best friend marrying your wife and then not marrying your wife. And then there was a girl and there wasn't a girl. And then there was serious shit with some of the other people in the Alcoholics, and then there wasn't. And then it got really crazy and wild where, boy, that was quick that your best friend married your wife. I'm ruining things for you, but I don't care. And in one season, he's back. That was quick. That was odd. And it kind of, I would say it fell apart, but I wish just writers who could trying to be edgy and just stick with something that works, man. Just stick with the first season. And so then by the third season, there's a girl with, I don't know if the actress actually has a marred face, in which case there's absolutely nothing against the actress. or if they put makeup to make it look like she has a marred face. That was jarring, and it was woke, and it was intentional. And then it tried to get really serious with one guy being an alcoholic and losing, but then it was like goofy because he forgot that he had 9 kids. And after a while, you're like, okay, this is so inconsistent. I can't make heads of it. Oh, the dad comes back from the grave. Yeah, it started going all over the place. And they had some really good, like the first season is totally worth watching. It's totally worth watching. But then the second season, I mean, it's all right. I mean, look, it's better than most other shit on TV now. I'll tell you that. But when you get to the girl with the marred face, and you're like, you know what it was exactly? Here's what it's exactly like. For you youngins, for you Zoomers, millennial types, you need to first go to your safe space, okay? Then get a helmet, and then get yourself into a straitjacket so you don't hurt yourself. But you should really watch Austin Powers, all three of them. It reminds me of Fred Savage, where he has the big mole. It's made to be in your face like that. And Austin Powers can't help but mole. He pokes it with a stick. You have a mole. And except they were trying to be edgy, and you just cannot help but see the more whatever skin condition it is. And I'm like, no, I'm kind of done with this now, man. I'm kind of done with it. It was like Invincible, where the black girlfriend, which was not in the original, all of a sudden she's majoring in social justice. I'm like, one more fucking stunt like that. Really, it was like, well, I really care less what's happening with Omni-Man now. Yeah, I want to hear more about Amber. Yeah, another fat black chick going to college for social tell me about that. Don't tell me about the guy who's practically invincible but has torn. Don't tell me about the mom whose life has been upended, which was brilliant. I want to hear more about this affirmative action plan that just fucking drags the show down. And so, yeah, Loudermilk. I recommend at least the first season. I guess you could skip the girl. Any romantic plot is they could pace that down a little bit to make it more believable. But it's like, oh, this girl, now she's gone. Oh, there's another. Oh, she left. They were building up. They had the girl in the apartment. Like, oh, that one's gonna build up, and maybe the actress just said, they don't know where they're going. I'm leaving. And I think by the third season, he doesn't even have the standard intro where he insults somebody. You know, like The Simpsons at least did you the courtesy of like, okay, how are the Simpsons family going to get into the couch this time? What? There's not a bunch of fucking annoying assholes in the United States. Of many varieties and natures, you would have at least 365 episodes of a stereotype to pick on. And yeah, I'll give you a free one for the people, right? Go pick on the idiot motorcycle killers in the United States. You say, what motorcycle killers? Oh, they're like the biggest killers of motorcycle riders everywhere. It's called girls with little rhinestone license plate holders, typically with a little cutesy name like Bipsy and a little personalized plate. Oh, they're all over the fucking place. They just smell a motorcycle. Like they don't even think this. I have to turn right for some reason. Always the rhinestone license plate holders. You're telling me there wasn't enough idiots in America to pick on? You couldn't do this every fucking episode of every fucking season? Anyway, Ron Living, the actors and actresses are great. But they're good. They're really good. All of them. But just, man, some of it, you're like, what? Can you focus? Can you just fucking sit down and focus? So there you go. We got wow, oh my God, we got a super chat. Hey, what's up, buddy? $2. Are you sure? Best to you and Big Mike. Hey, Hat, are you Big Mike Sexy 6969? Is that you? Because Dre saying ain't him. All right. So if you need life help like Loudermilk gives, you could watch the show, but the chances of what he's talking about in the show that it's scripted is not going to help you out. However, I do have, for a fee, because I'm greedy, all my courses available unteachable.com, link below. And I did open up the minimalism course because I'm going to be traveling overseas for over a month. And I didn't want to fuck around with it. So all the courses are open. If you're waiting for the minimalism class to open, it's open. You can take it down there below. Otherwise, there's the Achieving Financial Excellence, Achieving Minimalism, The Dad You Never Had, and How to Stop Being Lazy. But if you have taken The Dad You Never Had, you do not need to take the course How to Stop Being Lazy because it's already in there. Adam Schmidt slowly earning himself back into my good graces. $20 at a time, $20. Here's airport snack money, safe travels. Vlad and I will miss you next week. But thank you very much, Adam. I appreciate you. Don't have to donate any money. Thank you, though. Yeah, they'll get you food. They'll get you a meal over at the airport. I am not looking forward to that flight. I bought a bunch of Nintendo Switch games just to zone out. I got to go get some sleeping pills. I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to the trip. Oh, it must be exciting. No, it's not exciting. This is not go over there and bang whores. That's not what this trip is. Go walk around. I'm looking forward to the meandering in places I've never seen before. Like Kane walking there. I'm just going to walk through Manila. Don't fucking email me. So you don't go into this part of it. I know. I looked at the crime map. Northwest Park. Got it. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of walking and a lot of I know I'm going to be by myself. My gym has franchises out there, which is amazing. So I can go to my gym, but I'm going to be like walking, working out, and just, I don't know, trying a different restaurant. I really just kind of want to be left the fuck alone, to be perfectly honest. Hat and Clogs, $2. Thanks again, Adam. Hat and Clogs, $2. Cappy, Play Pal World. You get all your anger out. I heard that. I'm going to get that in Stellar Blade because it pisses off ugly feminists who hate sexy women in video games. I don't. The more you complain about it, that's why I bought Hogwarts Legacy. I'm going to buy this one now. I don't really care to play Starblade, but I'm going to go buy it now. I recommend you all do too. All right. Link below is all the courses. I'll see you guys later. Toodles.